The ocean covers over 70% of our planet, yet more than 90% of it remains a complete mystery. That's right. We've mapped more of the Moon and Mars than we have of Earth's own seafloor. This hidden realm, often called Earth's final frontier, has been out of reach for most of human history. But now, with deep-sea drones, robotic submersibles, and cameras that can see in total darkness, we're finally peeking behind the curtain. And what we're finding is astonishing. In this video, we're diving into some of the strangest sea creatures discovered in just the past few years. Trust me, stick around for number 3. It doesn't just look weird, it tells a story about us. First species on the list, Ramisyllis kingghidorahi. This species was found in the shallow coastal waters of Japan in 2022. This bizarre marine worm looks like something from a Godzilla film. In fact, scientists named it after King Ghidorah, the iconic three-headed monster. And that is for an interesting reason. This worm doesn't just have 1 or 2 heads, it has a branching body that splits and forks like the limbs of a tree, all sprouting from a single tail. It's not just weird looking, it's redefining what we thought animals could be. Most creatures, including us, follow a pretty basic blueprint. 1 head, 1 body, 2 arms if you're lucky. But our kingghidorahi throws that rule book out the window, challenging how we understand body structure and regeneration. You might ask, how does it coordinate its movements? Can it regrow those branches? Well, unfortunately, scientists are still figuring that out. But one thing's for sure, this worm has earned its spot on the list of the ocean's most unexpected oddities. Now meet Duobrachium sparksae, a deep-sea oddball that was discovered off the coast of Puerto Rico in 2019, about 3,900 meters below the surface. If jellyfish and alien drones had a baby, this would be it. Picture 2 see-through balloons gently bobbing in the dark, connected by what looks like a string, or, as scientists call it, a stalk. This strange creature belongs to a group called ctenophores, or comb jellies, but it moves in a way that's totally unique. Instead of swimming like a jellyfish, it uses rows of tiny hair-like cilia plates, which are like microscopic paddles, to slowly flutter through the water. What's even more mind-blowing is that scientists discovered and classified this species entirely from video footage without ever catching it. That's right, Duobrachium sparksae is a species no human has physically touched, but we still know it exists. This creature is truly elegant, mysterious, and proof that nature still has plenty of surprises up its sleeve, especially in places we've barely begun to explore. Now for our third and final creature, meet Eurythenes plasticus, a tiny deep-sea amphipod with a name that says a lot. Discovered in 2020, this creature was found lurking nearly 6,000 meters deep in the Mariana Trench, one of the most extreme and remote places on Earth. You'd think a species living in such isolation would be untouched by the surface world. But here's the interesting part. When scientists examined its gut, they found microplastics, tiny fragments of human-made waste, thousands of meters below the ocean's surface. That's right, this little crustacean was born into a world already marked by pollution. The name plasticus isn't just clever, it's a symbol. A reminder that even newly discovered life can't escape the fingerprints of human activity. It's equal parts fascinating and unsettling, a strange blend of scientific breakthrough and environmental wake-up call. If anything, Eurythenes plasticus proves one thing. No corner of the planet is too deep for our trash to reach. Thanks for diving deep with us into the weirdest and wildest sea creatures recently discovered. If you enjoyed exploring these prehistoric giants, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a topic you'd like us to dive into next? Let us know in the comments. Join us as we get animated about science at Animated Science.